welcome to a completely random live. I'm here with Purple Elephant Deb H. and the lovely Thomas of Tarot Your Way. Even though this was slightly, total random and planned about 40 minutes ago, all of their links are below. So,
because that's how Gerald rolls.
Best chatters, like and subscribe, because what's going on later today, Thomas, with you on your channel?
I've got a 3 p.m. Eastern. I've got a tarot symbolism, and I'm going to start with like the last bit of 3 from the major arcana. So Deborah, Spirit Tribe Talks with Deborah will be my guest and asking questions. And
nice.
We'll do that on my channel.
Very nice. Very nice. And is this something that, I'm always looking for stuff for Tarot the Stash Way. I have not yet done symbolism. We still are working for color. And bless Betsy, she got back to me that
Yes.
I thought when, it was crazy while I was at an undisclosed location. I think my brain left. So anyhow, but symbolism, Thomas, that's a good topic. You came on for Tarot the Stash Way for reversals.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Thomas is just sitting here going, Gerald, what are you talking about? You're rambling. It's like I'm pinging off of a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, and we touched on color in the after show last week too.
Yep. Yes. And just so that everybody knows, we'll get caught up in chat. Thomas did not forget to check his email, and he checked his email, therefore he is here. Angela, hello. She said hi.
I hitched a ride.
You what?
I hitched a ride.
You hitched a ride. There you go. Ooh, there you go. Vanessa is listening whilst on my way to the hospital. Can you give us a little bit more information about why? And, we did not plan this, but just in case you were wondering, today's video is sponsored by the word whilst. Everyone say it with me. Whilst. Whilst. During the time that something else happens. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe whilst watching. Whilst. Whilst. I am just having so much fun doing those little things. So
I have a flashback back to my Sesame Street days.
Oh, and do you remember Electric Company?
Oh,
Yeah.
The Two Faces? Yeah. So, yep, you got it. Viviani is here. Hello, Viviani. And Heather, Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts is here. Igea. And Happy Lamas, thank you.
Yes.
And Medium Betsy Palmer is here, popping in for a bit to say hello or allo. Kristen is here. Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot is here. There you go, Deb in the middle.
Uh-huh.
We had it switched because I had actually a color. I have a color on. And
Gerald didn't get the memo.
I didn't. Cheyenne, hi. And Sue Toffee is here. It's 3 a.m. Oh, good Lord.
Go to bed, woman.
My Wi-Fi is looking funny, so if I go away, it's there. Big hellos coming in. I love I love a good brain vacation. I took one yesterday. That's brilliant. Jane the Seeker is here. Hello. Hello. Listen to me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I just need a big cake to throw in my face. Okay. Deanne's like, I cannot. Whilst, it's a good word, isn't it?
It's a good word.
So if you have, I'm actually guffawing out loud. Ooh, guffaw is a good word.
That is a good word, too.
It
Vanessa
is,
has updated us.
Cheyenne. It is a real word because that's why I put the documentation in there. She's kidding. I know. So, Jane the Seeker is on their phone and it's being a pain. I posted a message on my community tab and it used the word anew.
That's a good word.
That is a good word. I'm going to write that one down. So if you have other suggestions for words that, that today's videos could be sponsored by, let me know. I'm always looking for those.
What about as it were? I guess that's more than one. I like words that are stuck together, like nonetheless.
Okay.
And I can't spell them.
Yeah. On my way to Mayo Clinic for third week. Been going every week. Had 2 unsuccessful heart surgeries last year. Going for more tests for a third surgery. Needing support from the community. All right. We have a mission, people.
Yes, we do.
Accept it. Vanessa S. needs some energy. So, all right. Take a good breath. Send some comfort. Beautiful wisdom and insight for those caring for Vanessa. Let's do some expediency as well. So mote it be. Removing any obstacles also that might prevent success. Woo! Wow. All right. Just get here. Robin Williams was the best. Yes. Yes. Lots of love. Judith Alley is here. Or Albe is here. Hello. Sending the angels. Love it. Anew is or was the name Avon used for the anti-aging cream. Did you know that?
Beard anew?
Beard anew? Oh, I love it. Curmudgeon.
That's a good word.
All right, I'm writing this down.
That's what I became.
Notwithstanding, that's a good word.
That's what he became, notwithstanding,
Whilst aging, I became a curmudgeon.
Wow. See? Let me know. Oh, Cheyenne's like, does Avon still exist?
I think so.
It does. You can get it online. I know.
Yeah. We got you, Vanessa. We got you. Lots of stuff. Lots of love for you.
Yes.
Avon has my favorite Bayrum men's cologne.
Ooh, that would make a fun episode. Betsy's not gone beyond. That's Tarot D. Betsy's gone beyond the word stage and hopped all the way into a full episode suggestion.
Doppelganger would make a fun episode. I could see that. I could see that. Hi, Ms. Tarot D. Duncan Shireman is here. Good to see you. You're welcome, Vanessa. And that was special, Deb.
The notwithstanding, yes.
Yes. Rose Flower is here. Hello. Doppelganger. Okay, this could be fun.
Plus, it's fun to say. It might not be fun to see one, but it's fun to say.
What? Doppelganger?
Doppelganger.
I could do stuff like that. I could totally doppelganger. I could shave my head and grow a goatee, and then I could be Angela. Ah! I'm kidding. She's not even watching. She's doing some work.
She's probably listening, though.
She's probably listening, of course. And I've made time. I'm almost broken Thomas.
Many times.
There's a story about that, I guess. Pinterest is full of those unique words. I don't go on Pinterest, so
I don't either, but for some reason I have an account.
I have an old account that I haven't looked at in a while. I haven't hit in the city. All right. Oh, there you go. She heard that. Well, this will probably be my last. This will be, my last video ever. All right, bye, Jane. Having a follow-up appointment. We like follow-up appointments because you're home. So, Linda Bishop.
It's very vibrant on this camera.
Oh, and Linda said it was 102 yesterday.
Well, it was 105 where I am in Texas yesterday.
Congratulations. Good for you.
No, it's just hot. It's going to be hot. It's supposed to be 107 today.
Oh, geez. Annie Bear is here. Hello. Good to see you. Granddaughter. Yay. Mysterious Mystical Moments. Hello, Lisa. Wow. So, okay, I have to hide myself because I have gotten a bunch of text messages from somebody. So, I'm going to let the two of you take over. Here, let me do that.
So, how you been?
I've been fine. How you been?
I'm okay.
I did have to darken the beard this morning, so I am the picture of Dorian Gray here. Yeah.
Don't
we
tell
got
me.
to compete with Hot Gerald. I thought he was going to put Hot Gerald on when he left.
So he actually left the room, didn't he? So I got an invitation from Mark to do a Rainbow Readers show with him. I know you were just on with him.
Yeah.
And so I will be going over there tomorrow evening and
I'll look forward to seeing that.
having a conversation and a little reading with him. So.
Okay. Betsy is back. And Cuppa refilled, can now devote full attention to heckling. Well, happy full moon, yes.
Yes, happy full moon.
Sonia is here. And okay, so you're going to be on with Mark. That's great.
Tomorrow evening, yes. So that's going to be a fun show.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark is fantabulous.
He is.
I had fun with him.
I did too. I've enjoyed. Yeah, it's 20s Celsius in
UK. I'm terrible at conversion, but I think that's.
We don't like that word.
Chart conversions.
There you go.
cruise.
Karen.
Please specify.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. And sometime you and I need to figure out a live time on a Sunday or something like that. So,
That'll be fun.
yes. Are we talking about anything special today? What would you like us to talk about? This is a completely random live. We have some tarot decks around for general reads and stuff like that, but you know, so okay, there was Love Mark's channel, yes. Okay,
This channel, yes.
oh yes, happy Swiss Independence Day.
It's Independence Day. I do not have a Swiss flag handy, but
Okay, so we've got two. Annie Bear wants reading on upcoming indictments. Do you want to do some political stuff?
Certainly.
Ooh,
I
and
brought my political cards. Yes, okay.
Pia's Life just received my Spirit Keeper's Tarot and excited to study it.
Ooh.
Love it. And Hypnicity is half Swiss. Okay, there you go. 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees.
Oh, that's one of my favorite temperatures.
Oh, call it equivalent?
Equivalent. I see.
Could be.
The Fahrenheit to Celsius equivalent. That does sound better, doesn't it?
Sounds fancy AF.
Yes, it does.
It's like, wow. Plucky Heroine wished us happy full moon and happy Lammas. So, okay. So Thomas is probably already ready, right?
So a lot of traditions to uphold today. Cinnamon in the keyhole and around the doors, and salt in the corners, and cleaning out a room, and charging decks or crystals.
Yes. Oh, but made in Hawaii. Go figure.
Half Swiss and made in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So pineapple cheese salad.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Happy Spider-Man Day. Oh, I have to get my deck out. Please hold.
Mustard Day.
Okay.
The Debs are my girlfriends today, I guess.
The Debs are? Does Deb know this?
What?
She just found out. I don't know if the other Deb knows it yet, because I don't know if she's tuned in.
Yeah, and okay. So, all right, Spider-Man Day. This is okay. So, all right.
Spider-Man Day. Did you get Sonia's? Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Okay. Any cards on the upcoming? Well, here you go. Any cards on indictment? So,
There's several of them. Which indictment would you like us? Fannie Mae, January 6th, documents, New York State, tax evasion.
Well, think today will be a doozy for 45. Okay.
I think it would too.
I think that's the documents.
Yes. Okay. So
That's the
and Annie said all of the above.
the super what do they call it? The superseded indictment that came down yesterday. I'm ready.
Go for it. I'm
On the on my bottom of my deck, I got Jack Smith, King of Swords. Is causing a tremendous amount of loss of sleep and worry and nightmares because of the decisions that are having to be made by those that are also indicted. They will be victorious.
Okay.
Okay, we have our upside down Queen of Pentacles. So it's all about loss of money. We have our loss. So they're trying to gain back money by this snowing us with the grift, and trying to deflect with Hunter Biden stories and stuff like that to keep the news off them. Oh my goodness, we're all pentacled here. So there's enough money that we're all going to be wasting, public wise to get this done. And we have some hope. We have our star. Hope springs eternal. So keep grounded, and Jack Smith, stick to your intuition and your knowledges, and it's going to be indictment day soon.
Yeah, indictment season. Okay. I got the world reversed. Thomas is here, and I'm reading politics. So I'm reading reversed. And so, it's certainly, it's not releasing out into the world, but perhaps releasing into a confined space. And then I have the 8 of Cups. When this happens, lots of people emotionally are going to be in turmoil. They're not going to know what's going on, and they're going to walk away like smart people. So, and then I got the 6 of Swords, and here's what I see with this is this is the motorcade to prison.
So, moving on to calmer waters. We don't have
moving on to calmer waters. Oh yeah, and the 3 of Wands. Planning. So
Lots of planning. Can I just say to Aaron, it really is still purple, but the camera I'm using makes it look blue.
Oh yes. There you go. Yep.
So I'm using a different camera today.
Yeah. Okay. Sonia just said, went to get the mail just now. Officers answered my neighbor's door. I knocked to tell them she had a package. Prayers for her and her family. She's the 4th on my floor this year that went home. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. So sorry. All right. Boundaries. I've got your question, and
Thank you, Annie Bear.
okay. Got that. Well, Heather left. So she left, so we can't do that. However, I love this. I'm looking forward to him taking oath of office whilst wearing an ankle bracelet.
The word of the day.
Word of the day. You're welcome.
Word of the day.
Word of the day. Yeah. Okay. Aaron, I think it got you. Oh, here you go. Annie's like going, love to see Thomas smile. Oh, wait a minute. Here, let's do this. Let's see Thomas smile. We're crazy. Oh, Deb is still in the middle.
That's okay.
All right.
I'll smile whilst you forget I'm an old man.
Really? There are some new people here who haven't seen what today's, today is sponsored by the word. Andrea Galvin is here. Chile is here. I don't know if I pronounced that right. All right, so
I think that commercial deserves a repeat.
all right. Well, because Thomas said so, here you go, just so that everybody knows. Today's video is sponsored by the word whilst. Everyone say it with me. Whilst. Whilst. During the time that something else happens. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe whilst watching. Whilst. Whilst. It's the small things that make my tiny hands just get on the computer and just go crazy. So it's awesome. It's awesome. All right. All right. So we have boundaries. We're going to do, oh, here, wait. Since, since we're doing readings, here you go. Boundaries. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Boundaries. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Boundaries, are you here? I'm just going to use this deck again. So, all right, I'm just catching up. Yes, boundaries is here. So, message from the guides. Message from the guides. If you're ready, Thomas, go for it.
Okay, so the message from the guides is coming via our Page of Swords, and that's think with your head and not with your heart or emotions. And they're going to let you know what's coming up. But after the emotions of being stabbed in the back and laying in treason, so we're going to heal from that with our lovely Empress. So messages of love and protection and abundance, and get out in nature. Be with Mother Empress and enjoy the woodland creatures or the prairie creatures or whatever you have around you, desert, woods. But make sure you have some water there to let those creative ideas flow behind you.
Nice. Thank you, Thomas.
Do you want me to go next?
Yes, please.
Boundaries. The first card I got, this is the Sacred Medicine deck. Plant kin, sensitivity. Listen to that urge to go out and heal yourself in nature. The summer solstice card, the deer. Nourish yourself. The medicine wheel tells you to observe the cycle. Because on the bottom of the deck, I got the medicine rights card, accomplishment. When you do all these things and nurture yourself, then you are able to give back what you have been given. So listen to your inner medicine so that you can give it to others when it's time to do that.
I got the 10 of Wands reversed. This is a card of is you really have taken on too much. The guides are trying to get you to calm down, only do what is yours, to what your responsibility is. I also got the Knight of Pentacles, and understand that whilst you're working, or whilst you're working, and you're trying to let this stuff go that's not yours, remember, this takes time. Nobody changes that quickly overnight. So cut yourself a bit of a break. And I also got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is suggesting that you need to make sure that the expected money coming in is actually what's coming in, and that it actually comes in. Do not spend it before you have it. So, and so, thank you, boundaries. Vanessa S. lost connection whilst on the road. So, and also, Duncan also said it might be pronounced slightly differently here in the UK. Yes, and trust me, the number of times that I was actually having to practice and say that for the recording, it sounded like gibberish when I was done. So, and I had misspelled it too. It's like, crap.
You're welcome, boundaries.
So, yes, you're welcome. All right. Okay. Aaron. I think Aaron is still here. You're going to make me do that. Aaron. Message from my guides about your job hunt. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Deb, what deck were you using?
That was the Sacred Medicine deck, and if I can reach it, I'll show you the box. There we go.
Okay. And Aaron is picking up, so thank you. Go for it.
Okay, we start with our Emperor, Aaron. So your guides know that you're the authority in your job hunt and know that you're looking in the right area, and you've got all the tools with you. But if you have any doubts, you might want to go back to some self-education. So brush up on skills if you need to, and get some more enlightenment under your belt, and that should ease that job hunt. And what do we got? We got temperance. So keep balance. So make sure you're not going in over your head. Keep a schedule. If you've got other people to attend to in your life, maybe a full-time position isn't for you. Maybe take on temporary work, or just make sure that you can stay balanced in all that you do. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Nice.
Aaron, the first card I got was the Sun. So there will be enlightenment. With that enlightenment, you're going to have choices. Some of the choices are not going to be the right ones. So make sure that you weigh each one with the proper care. You might feel like it's a struggle to get to the higher ground, but when you do, and with your choices, make sure that the Hierophant is telling you to make sure that whoever your supervisors, bosses, whoever they are, make sure that they are people that you can work with. Make sure that's got to do with the struggle. But once you weigh all of your choices and choose wisely, nothing but sunshine.
Aaron said Thomas the Emperor, huh? Funny, I could use some balls right now. I haven't worked outside the home in 8 years. So, okay.
Maybe that's where the they're not taking a full-time job just yet until you're ready, because re-entering the job market, although you've had to use a lot of different skills, being a home keeper, homemaker, probably parent, that role involves a lot of very practical tasks. It can be hard to go into a full-time 40-hour a week job from that.
Yeah, some people, I remember when I was doing hiring, I always loved to interview um, uh, people who were stay-at-home parents, and then coming back into the workforce. It's like they're the ones who can juggle everything. So Aaron said, was helping to raise my little cousins, but now I don't have any other priorities. So
Well, that's the biggest priority, is raising good little people.
yeah, I got the moon reversed, which is interesting because Deb, you got the sun.
Yes, I did.
So I would say stop doing it. Stop hiding that you're doing it and talk about it. Be visible. And Thomas, you got the emperor. I got the emperor reversed. Don't try to do it exactly the way everybody expects you to do it. Instead, do it your way. And I like that idea of perhaps a part-time. And then I have the Three of Swords. And what's interesting about this is I'm considering this. There's three different ways to think about this, and I think what you need to do is pick one way and follow it through. Pick one line and do that, and get to a certain point where you're okay with that, and then start again. So your guides are actually saying there could be three options. Stick with one, for long enough so that you can feel a sense of accomplishment.
I think Judith's suggestion is good too, to maybe try volunteering. If you aren't sure what you want, try volunteering for a little while to see if that, in the field that you're looking at, and see if that's something you really are interested in.
That's true, yeah.
But volunteering and apprenticing don't pay bills, so
that's true.
Some choices we don't have.
That's true. That's very true. No kids, no man, no pets, ready to get out there. Still scared though. Absolutely. I get that.
Yes.
Absolutely. And that may be where the Three of Swords comes in. You're scared, but use that momentum to help you. So, all right. A couple of people have left. Annie Bear's going outside. Okay. Cheyenne headed out.
Yes.
I'm making Duncan laugh with my accent. I don't have an accent. I'm from the Midwest, right?
You're from Ohio. You have the preferred accent.
The preferred accent. Oh,
for those who speak in media and in public.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome to Tarot Stash, where we'll be discussing random pop-up live stuff.
Yes.
I'm joined by Deb, Purple Elephant Deb H, and Thomas from Tarot Your Way. Over to you, Thomas.
I grew up in the land of pop, not soda, not Cokes, but pop.
Wow. Okay.
Then I moved to California and it became soda. Then I moved to Texas and it's what kind of Coke do you want? Sprite.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Linda Kelzer, I'm doing these in random order, everybody. So, Linda Kelzer.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Just a card or a reading?
Well, Linda's here. Hug for everyone. So, It's up to you. It's Linda's birthday. It's a random live, so do it.
Well, let's do a reading. If you've not had great times in the past, it's not time to look back right now, because birthdays can get us into a funk if we do some reminiscing and we have some moments of regrets or loss in our past. So, what we want to look forward to, let's see, these are all new to me when I put them up to the screen. So, yeah, it looks like that you've had some past losses, and now you're doing that Eight of Cups thing by walking away from what no longer serves you. So that's a maturity level and a point of growth for us when we can walk away from things that don't serve us. And then we get our Knight of Cups. So our Knight of Cups is romance and emotions are fulfilled, and we don't have to look on those regrets or sorrows because a whole new future is brighter and rosier for us. And we find that that partner that we can share things with, or that passion that makes us passionate to share our time with.
Wonderful.
So, Linda, happy birthday. The first card, this is an interesting reading. The first card I got is spring. See your seeds grow. So you have planted the seeds. That leads to summer. And summer is bask in the joy and the light. So that's where you are now. So this is where you've come from. You've been planting the seeds. This is where you are now. Then I got the Earth Mother card. Earth Mother is feel loved and comforted, but she also stands for the earth. Be grounded. Let Mother Earth help you in that way. Stay grounded and then look to the Sky Father. Trust in the spiritual things that you know are true. Trust those. Stay planted firmly on the ground, but look to the sky and trust the spiritual realm because it's time to enjoy your summer.
Okay, Linda, I got the world reversed. I did mix these cards. I got the world reversed, which is suggesting that you're not letting yourself celebrate your victories as much as you could be celebrating them. So I would, and while Thomas, while you were pulling some cards, because you got the 5 of Cups. Is that
Eight of Cups?
8 of Cups? Was the 5 of Cups your first card?
Yeah, the 5 of Cups with the lost regrets.
Yeah, and so the first thing that I thought of was what I heard is spend some time finding things to do gratitude about. So a gratitude journal. And this is there's something not allowing you to celebrate your victory, and you have gotten into the bad habit. This is the Emperor reversed. You've gotten into the bad habit of the routines that are not actually helping you do what you want. Now, I did pull some radical abundance cards to help balance this, and having, which also suggests appreciate what you have, and play. Get out and have some fun. I think both of those things would be really very helpful to balance the world reversed and the Emperor reversed. So, but there you go. Terry from Holding Your Light is here. Hi, Terry. And I see Kristen Louise is here. And Beth Aspasia Rising, hello. And I see Viviani is here as well. So, thanks, Linda. I hope that helped.
Happy birthday, dear.
Yes, happy birthday. All right. Wait a minute.
Gerald, good on you for doing reversals.
I do them after you and I talked. I have a couple of decks that I specifically mix with reversals. So you're
Very
welcome.
brave.
Yeah. Well, part of it is I actually by Duncan. Part of it is I need to. It's not just a blockage. It could mean something else. So, it might be Kristen Louise, but put it in. You're welcome, Linda. Okay. 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 Hang on. Andrea would like a reading around some asphyxia symptoms I'm experiencing around the medical adventure I was just involved in. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's okay. And by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. We are not licensed. Well, I'm not licensed to do anything other than drive in the state of Ohio. So I'm not giving medical advice. And if some of you don't want to read on this, that's fine. So.
Well, I'm going to read on the energy around it.
Okay, go. Sorry. That was my out loud voice. Go.
I'm ready, Thomas. You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm researching. I don't know what the word means.
I don't either. Andrea.
Here you go. It's common for someone who's had
Anesthesia.
Okay. Sort of maybe not coherent or linear thought processes.
I don't know, but okay.
That's daily for me.
Andrea, these storms says stay calm. So it will pass. And if you calm yourself down and take a deep breath, then you will be able to function a little easier and it won't be as upsetting or frightening. There is a powerful energy shift going on, as you know, and so that is affecting how the anesthesia affected you. Remember to be yourself, the grumpy red fairy, be yourself. And the carnivorous flower fairy, this was on the bottom of the deck. It says a tempting offer at a high price. So the price could be your time. It could be your willingness to work through whatever it is. So I would say it's going to pass, but if you stay calm and just keep being yourself, it'll become less as time goes on and you will be able to cope with it better.
Are you ready, Thomas?
Okay. Our Two of Swords. So maybe decisions were clouded when you were experiencing this, and you had some choices and you didn't know what to do because of just the confusion involved. And then we get our Six of Swords. So as you got used to things, things will get settled down. They won't be quite as chaotic and won't be as rough seas for you. But again, seek that medical advice. And then we have our Three of Wands. So it's we've made our plans. You've gone through, you've committed, and now you're waiting for the payoff or your ship to come in after procedures. So things become clearer.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas. I have the devil. Andrea, I know this is a concern for you. And what is important is that you don't lose sense of reality. Don't go down the spiral of I, don't give in to the spiral of us as, oh, this isn't going to work out or anything like this. It also suggests getting some rest. And I also got the 10 of coins reversed, or the 10 of pentacles reversed. The 10 of pentacles is about, or the 10 of pentacles are about tradition. And this is the burden of transition, of tradition. So, Andrea, you're not like everyone else, and you know that. Trying to be like everyone else, and part of it also is important. Is this is the 11 or justice, and I think what's important for you is some things take time in order to come back to balance. So stop trying to rush it, because you're doing that, right? Did I just call her out? Sorry.
Well,
No, sorry, not sorry. So anyhow, so there you go.
Kiba's with us. Kiba has joined us.
Hi, Kiba. Andrea, I hope that was helpful. Okay.
Yes, and it'll pass. Give it time.
Yeah. Oh, it's not lasting in impact. So, all right. All right. Okay, I can clear that. Deb, can you see the starred comments? Do you want to pick one?
How about
look at all the pressure I'm putting on my guests. Hershey's here. Hi, Hershey.
Hi, Hershey.
Hershey and I and Deb and Angela, we're having a laugh and learn and is it a magic tool talk? But it's about connecting with your guides. So something like that. Bye, Pia.
What about rose flower?
All right. Rose flower. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Rose flower. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. All right. Did Thomas read that last one? You did. You went first, didn't you, Thomas?
Yes. Well,
no, you went second. You went
second.
Okay. Rose flower is here. So
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what cards want to talk to rose flower.
Would it be easier to say which cards don't want to talk to rose flower?
Maybe.
You know what I haven't done is I actually haven't done like a full-blown hardcore reading for somebody in a long time. And maybe since I have 1,000 subscribers, I could do a giveaway or something.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
I don't know. We'll see. I miss doing it. Thomas, are you ready? Look at Thomas. He's just sitting there.
He is. He's ready.
I haven't had a hardcore reading for a long time.
Hardcore what?
Reading.
Look at the size of that wand.
Yeah, Seven of Wands. So, Rose, you might be feeling that you're battling from a hilltop, and you've got all these little adversaries around you, um, trying to nitpick at you, and you're holding your ground because you have the higher ground, so you have the righteous space, and you're playing king of the hill, and that's all it is. It's not a Mortal Kombat. It's just a game that people play with us just to goad us, or think that they have to take us down a peg or two. So just remember that it's a game and see it as a game, but take all the advantage that you can from being on that high ground. And then our Page of Wands. So our your creativity um, gets you through, and it's your creativity of looking at things from a different viewpoint that allows you to stay on top of the group, and they really can't touch you because you're always a step ahead of them. And then we got our Ace of Cups. So emotions are fulfilled with those creative endeavors. You get a sense of purpose and self, and you're quite well balanced because the five streams coming out of the Ace of Cups um, stands for the other four elements plus spirit. So it's all well balanced, and it comes to you with an abundance. So enjoy that message, Rose.
Nice.
Rose flowers. The first card I got was the Fairy of the Highlands, and she says it's time to be brave. So, whatever it is that you're tackling, you have the courage to do it. The Sea Beacon Fairy says guidance, but where will it lead you? So, you may not be trusting everything you're hearing or seeing right now, but the Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl, that stands for ghost people. And the Lady with the Bosch egg is to listen to ancient wisdom. So if your guides and your spirit team are trying to contact you, that's the ancient wisdom. Listen to where the energy is taking or pointing, and let your spirit guides, who know you and love you better than anyone, they will never steer you into the wrong path. Let them lead you. Even if it feels like it's uncomfortable, it could be the lesson you need to make the progress you want to make. So listen and choose wisely. Here's another one about choosing wisely. Listen to what you're hearing. Make sure that it's the right advice, and research everything. Make sure that before you take a step, that it's where you need to go, and then be brave and do it.
Rose, I got the Nine of Wands. This is a card about stepping up and doing the things that you need to do. You're almost finished with this cycle of what's been going on. What I really appreciate about this card is we have two sets of four wands, and then we have this wand in between, which is joining the two. You have the ability to stand your ground, so do it. Stand your ground. I have the Queen of Swords reversed, which is the card of a lot of mental anguish and grieving. So be very aware of how you are, what, you know how sometimes, I don't know how old you are, Rose Flower, but there used to be these things called records, LPs. You put them on a turntable, you put a needle, an arm on it, and it would play. And this is the card of don't get stuck in that one groove and those negative or those challenging thoughts. So so pay very close attention to that. And then we have the tower, which is, everybody oftentimes gets scared about the tower. And what's great about it is when you look at this one, what's really happening is things that are not serving are actually just going away. They're moving out, and they're making space for something new. Now, this can be really challenging, so be aware of that. So, but yeah, and here's the cool thing is you got what it takes in order to be able to address these things. So, thank you, Rose. And by the way, Thomas, Hershey got the glue you said,
I
uh,
read that.
and it glued everything, including my fingers.
Yes.
What glue did you tell them to get?
Of some crazy glue. So, she might be on the way to the emergency room right now to unstick her fingers.
She's looking for the acetone.
I'm just like, good Lord. Okay. And by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't get that glue that Thomas suggested. Or don't use it to glue your fingers. You're welcome, Rose Flower. All right. All right. Kristen Louise, are you still here? Kristen Louise. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Kristen Louise. Please pick up the white courtesy phone.
Why would the Empress card be stalking you? It's probably the same reason that I attract the Hanged Man. The Page of Pentacles reversed. So the Empress is stalking you. The Page of Pentacles wants me to tell you that she's stalking you because you're not feeling you're feeling out of place. You're not feeling well financially. So she's urging you to come out to nature and to play. In case you've been stuck in work world. And our Ace of Pentacles, we've been chasing abundance and material possessions or anything that money can buy. And maybe the Empress wants you to know that money can't buy natural beauty. Being the natural beauty of a person yourself, or the natural beauty that just is inherent in nature. So maybe what you're chasing is tangible when you need to be looking for intangibles.
Okay.
That's what I have.
So, Kristen Louise, excuse my camera shaking. My fur babies are.
Everybody do it with her.
So, Kristen, the first card I got is the Strength card. So that Empress, she's telling you, you have the strength. You may be looking for riches, but she's going to come right back at you and tell you that the riches you have are what you need. And to be thankful for what you have. That's what she's telling you. That's why she's stalking you. That's why she popped up in my reading. You have the strength. You have all of the prosperity, the important prosperity that you need. Your heart's desire is right there. Look around at it, and she's trying to remind you that all that glitters is not gold, and gold does not buy an extra second of life. So you have what you need, and that's what she's trying to tell you.
Ace of Coins reversed. It's not the material things that are important, and also you had the 10 of Pentacles, Deb, because
I had the 9 of Cups. Yes, I did have the 10 of Pentacles.
and I had the 9 of Pentacles. So this is the card about being content with what you have, and in between these are the High Priestess, which is a different aspect of the Empress. And Kristen Louise, what was it? It was like 2 years ago that you and I did a live talking about what's your beef with the Empress.
Yes.
You still got beef with the Empress, or the Empress has beef with you because you've been ignoring her. And I would suggest that if you want to know what's going on with her, actually, a full moon is a pretty decent time to do some work onto understanding what's going on. So, yeah, a lot of pentacles. A lot of pentacles.
Yes.
Yeah.
She wants you to embrace what you have.
Yeah. And stop trying to look outside for satisfaction. Look inward for it. So, okay. You're welcome, Kristen. Okay, Aaron has got to go. About to get busy in the kitchen making candied nuts. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how you all feel about candied nuts, but
Sweet.
you know,
Pretty positive.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying anything. Okay. All right, we've got 2 more. Sonia, are you still here?
Yes. Sonia just said
Hi,
it's in
Sonia.
there whilst using it too, the glue.
Ah, there you go. There you go. And the pronunciations of it are weird. So Sonia, here you go. We've got a message from her angels for this month.
Okay, don't hold on to things too tightly. Sort of like Princess Leia in Star Wars. She tells the Grand Moff Tarkin that the tighter you grasp, the more star systems will slip between your fingers. So don't try to control every little thing, because you've worked hard all your life, but now things have given way, and you've got the knowledge, and things come to you easier than having to put that hard work in all the time, because you've got that knowledge and you've got that wisdom of working smarter, not harder, just because you've done it for so long. And our outcome is our tower. So sometimes we have to get released from complacency and have a little shakeup. So it might be the time to go a different route, and explore different careers or different modalities of what you do with your free time or hobbies. It's just maybe something has come full cycle and your children are leaving the nest, and it's time to reinvent yourself. So um, the newness of it will allow you to lighten your load and be happier, and find a new passion.
I'm gonna jump right in, Deb, because Thomas is talking about lightening his load and taking a different path. I have the Fool reversed, which is about doing something a little different and lightening that load so it's not holding you down. I also have the Two of Swords, which is take a different path, have a different choice. What is really important for you, Sonia, is that you give yourself some time to work through all of the overthinking and get out of your way and trust the angels and connect with them so that you have the ability to make this different decision. But there's support for you. Your angels can lift you up. So there you go. Thank you.
So the first card I got is Sacred Space, which is support. They are there with you, supporting you. Remember that you can call on them and they will help you. What will they help you with? With the mosaic. They help you piece it together. Sometimes the cedar tells you you need to extract yourself. Step back for a second and look at what's going on. Trust that support. The strawberry says they love you and they're there with you all the time. All the time. Just ask. Just think about them. Just lean on them and they will support you.
Yeah. I mean, and I love the fact that you had the strawberries there. Get some strawberries.
Yes.
Enjoy, make it a connection. So, Sonia, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for letting us read for you. Andrea said, as visa is the inability to get the words in language shows up in much of the same as a stroke person. Ability to use language verbally. I can see the word I need, but not sure how to get it. Okay, I think that goes with what we were saying. I mean, the message. And by the way, Cat Mama's meows Dewdrop in is here. Hello. And you're welcome, Sonia. Yeah, it's one of those weird things. Find similar words. Yeah, it's still not the same. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, hypnicity. Nalani, are you still here? I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Just saw getting some advice. So, full moon energy reading. And this is the last one. And everyone, please show your support by going over to Deb and Thomas's channels to say, give it a thumbs up, because without them, you would have just seen me talking randomly. Aphasia. Thank you. Aphasia. Okay. Ooh, go for it.
Okay.
There you go. Message for the full moon.
Well, I suffer from a little lunacy. So, full moon nights, I um, am a little distracted and don't sleep because the little monkey brain is going overtime. And I like to look at the stars and the moon. And we have the Perseid meteor shower still going tonight, and our full moon peaks about 2 a.m. here, uh, East Coast time, 2:30, and then don't get ourselves all tied up, and sometimes uh, we make ourselves the prisoner, and we hold ourselves hostage for high ideals and high principles that we can never measure up to. So take the blinders off, loose your hands, and see things for what they are, and not be blind to reality. And our outcome card for our moon, a great one.
Mm.
We're the magician. We have all the tools and skills that we need. Um, as above, so below, as within, as so without. So practice on using the tools and manifesting our heart's desires. So that's a good full moon energy reading. And it's a super moon, and it's the second of 4 super moons. And this month is also a blue moon at the end of the month. So
Yep.
happy Sturgeon Moon tonight, everybody.
Yep. Nalani said, I feel like I don't measure up often.
Yeah.
It's hard to be in.
That's just in your mind.
Yeah.
So, ready for me?
Yeah, go for it.
The first card I got, Nalani, is for the Six of Pentacles. So the energy is for charitable purposes. You've been working, the energy is around working towards those charitable things, but some of the choices seem out of step. They're not all wonderful. Some of the choices are illusions. Some of them can even be delusions. So just step back, take a deep breath, and look at everything. The Queen of Cups is telling you, get all of those emotions in hand. Have them at your disposal. Know how to use them. And make your choices wisely. Don't let someone lead you off because they have a bottle of snake oil and you want to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
All that glitters is not gold. I've already said that once today. This moon is showing you that energy. It's lighting up the things that are illusions. See them for what they are. Don't fall for it. Get those emotions under control, and you can do it. Don't ever say you don't measure up, because you do.
You do measure up. So there, Nalani. I got the star, which is a wonderful, wonderful card. This is the universe is conspiring for your success. The universe wants you to be to shine. And so appreciate that. I have the world reverse. This is that this is the delusions. And so full moons things that we see by the light of the moon are different when we see them in the light of day. So be very aware of that. And I love this last card. It's the Ace of Wands. You have this spark. The spark is available to you. The fact that you're asking about this, and from what you are saying in the chat, it makes sense to you. And remember, it only takes one candle to light a bunch of other candles. One spark. So I'm going to do some reflection. I think that's good, especially for a full moon. It's a great opportunity to look at it and go, you know what? This is no longer serving me. I need to release that.
Yes.
And I think that could be great.
And what does the moon do? It reflects sunlight. It doesn't have light of its own.
Yes.
Correct. Very good point.
Cat Mama wants to know if the snake oil is cold pressed.
I want to know if it's virgin snake oil. If it's,
I am not.
we could release the virgin
snake, so I'm not cold pressing a snake. So
I'm not. No. Time to throw away the trash.
Yes.
Yes. And what's an important thing to remember is you don't have to throw all of it away. Just throw a little bit of it away. I mean, we've talked about this before on my channel. Intention is everything.
It is.
So, and Bonnie does not do snakes.
Good.
Yeah. There you go. Reflections and full moon go perfectly together.
They do.
Yes, they do. And okay, so we need to finish up because I just got a notification that Tarot Your Way is going live at the top of the hour.
Yes.
So we should probably let them go. So
it's been a pleasure being with you, Gerald and Deb, and thanks
Likewise.
for allowing me to read for your best chatters ever.
They're pretty good.
They are.
I'm lucky. And Thursday, Deb, Angela, and Chris Yao and I are doing Laugh and Learn Magic Tool Talk Part 2 of pendulums, where we're talking specific about uses of pendulums. So that's out there, so everybody can see that. And then on Thursday evening, I am hosting a Caffeinated and Unfiltered with Angela, Cleo, Deb. Oh, I forgot Allison. Allison, Angela, Cleo, Deb, Gerald, and Val. Trying to do them all in alphabetical order.
Gerald's brain works in alphabetical order. Yes.
The librarian in him.
There you go. Thursday is 2 p.m. Eastern for the Magic Tool Talk.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is 7:30 p.m. Eastern for the Caffeinated and Unfiltered.
Yes. And tomorrow evening, I'm going to be on with Mark on his Rainbow Readers program. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I love that. And for those of you who are lurking or you're watching this back, Thursday, we're going to highlight people who have not had readings from us in a while. So we're going to give preference to people who haven't had readings.
So if you're a lurker, come out and ask for a reading.
Come out, wherever you are.
And then when one of the Munchkins passed away, I saw a little thing on her, a female Munchkin. So
how timely was that?
We're losing our history, our heritages, and time marches on.
I know. We lost Paul Rubens yesterday.
Yep. Yep. All right. Thank you, everyone. Please remember, like and subscribe. And we're going to do the outro for the, we'll do the psychic outro, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.